In a small village nestled between dense forests and mist-covered hills, there was an old, abandoned mansion known as the Hawthorne House. Locals spoke of its dark past, saying that it was haunted by the spirits of its former inhabitants who had mysteriously vanished many years ago. One chilly autumn evening, a curious young woman named Anika decided to explore the mansion. Despite warnings from the villagers, she was determined to uncover the truth behind the eerie tales. Anika approached the house just as twilight began to fall, casting long shadows over the crumbling facade. The front door creaked open with a push, and she stepped inside. The interior was as desolate as expected: dusty furniture, cobwebs hanging from the corners, and the faint smell of mildew. Anika's flashlight cut through the darkness, revealing old portraits of stern-faced individuals that seemed to follow her with their eyes. As she wandered through the dimly lit corridors, she began to hear faint whispers, soft, unintelligible murmurs that seemed to come from the walls themselves. Anika dismissed them as her imagination playing tricks on her. In one of the rooms, she discovered an old diary lying on a decaying desk. The diary's pages were yellowed and brittle, but she managed to make out a few entries. They spoke of a family cursed by a vengeful spirit, a spirit that would trap them in the house forever. Suddenly, the whispers grew louder and more distinct. Anika could make out words now: "Leave this place, you must leave." Her heart raced as she felt a cold draft brushing against her neck. She turned around and saw shadows moving across the walls, twisting and contorting as if trying to escape. Panicking, Anika tried to leave, but the front door was now locked tight. The whispers turned into mournful cries, echoing through the empty halls. She ran through the mansion, searching for another exit, but every door she tried was either locked or led to a room she had already explored. Finally, in a moment of sheer terror, Anika stumbled upon a hidden staircase leading to a basement. Desperate for any way out, she descended into the darkness. The basement was even colder, with walls that seemed to pulse with an unnatural energy. In the dim light of her flashlight, she saw a large, dusty mirror at the far end of the room. As she approached it, the whispers grew deafening. The mirror's surface began to ripple, and the reflection shifted to show ghostly figures reaching out to her. Realizing that the spirits were trying to communicate with her, Anika spoke aloud, asking what they wanted. The spirits' cries intensified, and the mirror shattered, sending shards across the floor. In the midst of the chaos, a final, chilling message echoed through the room: "Break the curse, or join us." Terrified, Anika fled the basement and finally managed to force open a window, escaping into the night. She never returned to the Hawthorne House, but the whispers followed her dreams, a constant reminder of the night she encountered the restless spirits. To this day, the mansion remains abandoned, a place where the boundaries between the living and the dead blur. And those who dare to venture close enough might still hear the whispers of those trapped within, begging for release or companionship in their endless, spectral confinement.